How you doing, guys? Vince from East Coast Jeep here. Today we're going to be installing and reviewing the phone mount from 67 Designs. Here we go. Before we get started, you're going to need to grab a few things. You're going to need no bigger than a 1-inch nut and bolt. This is because you're not going to have much space in between your dash, so you're going to need it very small. This is what I had on hand, and I needed to make a few modifications to the mount to use these, but it all worked out in the end. The modifications that I needed to make were drilling the holes a little bit bigger to fit these through, and you also need some sockets and screwdrivers to take everything off and put everything back together. I've been using my mount for about a week now, so the only thing not going to be included in this video is drilling of the holes. Let's get started on the install. As stated earlier, this install is going to be on a 2004 Jeep Wrangler. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this rubber dirt catch, and you'll see I already have my holes drilled, but the first most important part you're going to want to do is figure out where you want to put your mount. So here's where I have it. This way you can see it's right next to my steering wheel, and it's not obstructing any vision, it's not blocking my vents, and this is where I have it almost to the end. Not right about to the end. Some may like it here, some may like it all the way over here. It's all personal preference at this point. Once you have your holes all marked, you're going to want to start taking apart the dash. The first thing we're going to do is pull off this front guard. I have it loosened to make it a little easier to do with one hand. This just clicks right out, so if it's not clicking, just give it a little bit more effort, like so. And then just throw this in the back for later. And now we're going to have two screws that we're going to take out. And on some earlier model TJs, you will have a screw right where those two switches would be. But I have a 2004, so that does not apply to me. Taking out these screws is real simple. Just get your screwdriver in here and just loosen them up. Now that we have our two screws out, we're going to pull off this front dash cover. You have to give this a little bit of effort to get out, but don't be afraid of breaking it because you'll take out the clips before you break everything. And that pops right out. Now that we're back at the table, you can drill your holes. I chose to do 4 just so it's a little bit more secure, but you could probably get away with 3. It's all personal preference. Another little touch that I did was I put 4 holes in this rubber dirt guard, so this way it'll look a little bit cleaner as it's sitting on top there. Now that everything's drilled out and ready to go, it's time to put on our rectangle mount. So what we're going to do is we're going to line it up with the holes and just put our nuts and bolts right through.
With the plastic piece, it's a little bit harder to get them through because you're still fighting that little excess bits of plastic, but it turns out pretty easy. Alright.
Now that we got our bolts through, you'll see that these come out just a little bit. They'll come out more as you put your nuts on. But the important thing here is that they're not too far out because you're going to have your vent coming directly through right here, so you don't have much space. I'd say you probably have to about right here, maybe another ½ inch. So this is very important that you have smaller bolts. Now that the nuts are on and everything is back together, it's time to put this back in the Jeep. Now this is very simple to put right back. You're going to line it up with its holes so everything's lined back up, and then you just start from the bottom and tap it back in. And then your screw holes should match right up, just like so. You're going to put your screws back in and then your front guard in, and you're all set. Putting the grill back in is just as simple as it came out. Just line up all your clip holes and push her back down. And it's all back together. Now all we have to do is put on the arm and universal mount. And there it is, everything back together. The ball is very simple to put on. All you have to do is untwist right here, and that loosens this whole bracket right here. And you'll be able to slide it right over the ball. Using the ball gives you a full range of movement, and you also have one back on the universal phone holder. So after this whole week of using this phone mount, I've really come to like it. It's really simple to use. Things go in and out really easily. So just like that, that's how you take it out. Putting it back in, just slide it right back up. Goes right back into its position. It's all can be done with one hand. And it's really easy to move around. That's just makes it very simple. You don't have to worry about holding your phone down here, trying to look back up. It's all right here. Your maps, anything that you could possibly need. This is an old phone, but it's universal. It can hold any phone. Overall, I would definitely recommend this phone mount. You're definitely getting what you pay for. This is all really nice metal, carbon fiber, and then you have machine metal down here. Putting your phone in is really, really easy, just like that. And I'll loosen this up a little bit, and I'll shake it around, and you'll see this is not coming out. There's that's in there to stay. See, not coming out. So this can take your trails, your everyday life. This will take anything you have, can throw at it. Thanks for watching, guys. Definitely check out 67D.com to get your own universal phone mount. This is the medium-sized arm, and I'd say this is about the perfect size. Some may like it longer, some may like it shorter, but I really like in the medium. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you next time.